do is pull this pin and it... Uh-oh.
You just gotta tap that credit card to keep that. Oh! He killed himself. I gave him a grenade and he killed himself.
Back again. If you're that new salesperson, don't bother. Whoever was here packed up and left. I just come out here to tick boxes on Milver Street's list. And it's easy bits.
And I think his buddy, I'm gonna take out next.
Hey, what's the big idea?
Dangerous enemies with skulls on their head.
Engaging combat protocols.
Okay. Eat it. Okay, what are we doing next for our mission here? Oh, you can fast travel. Okay.
I must say, I have many reservations about this. The Protectorate has always provided for us. For what reason would we forsake such a stable and safe way of life?
Because, friend, with the Protectorate, you're only surviving. With Antes, you'll be thriving.
So your superiors order you to thrive?
This unit has observed a significant increase in your levels of physical activity, Agent Ibarra. Helpful reminder. Please make time for rest and recovery.
I'm fine, Val. But I have noticed you experiencing more vocal stutters lately. Reckon we should spend some time together at a workbench soon.
To maintain this unit's superb performance, routine maintenance is highly recommended.
I'll take that as a yes.
Okay. Dude, I might have screwed myself here bad. Okay, don't go down there. You can't get back up. That was not good. Was this a bottomless pit if you fell off into the water? I don't know if you can swim. I don't know if you can swim. I'm guessing you can't.
I must say, I have some many great questions about this. The Protectorate has always provided for us. For what reason would we forsake such a stable and safe way of life?
Because, friend, with the Protectorate, you're only surviving. With antis, you'll be thriving.
So your superiors order you to thrive?
Stop that scrounging around.
And I hit the wrong button again. They have right stick click. I keep thinking right stick click is stealth and it's B button. So that's twice I've accidentally hit someone because I don't know what the crouch button is and it's B.
Did pulverizing them suffice? No, I couldn't liquefy them. Apply heat and congeal them into kibble no beast could resist. Oh, Ethel, darling, you're a genius. Approach with less haste next time, won't you? Copernicus may be tame, but he still doesn't take kindly to being startled. I am Ethel Tinsley, chimeric scientist. I'm responsible for taming this delightful raptidon here. He will protect our fair town from his feral brethren in the wilds. Theoretically. Officer Carr has been in a state waiting for me to train the raptidons to, maul on command. It's rather pressing, and alas, one scientist-turned-tamer can only do so much. One might say I'm perhaps a bit on edge. Folk here have grown weary, shall we say, with the war effort. And with avoiding Carr and the minister's would-be fisticuffs. No, I don't believe it is. That's what the Protectorate announcers wanted us to believe anyway, before Auntie showed us the truth. No, this is quite abnormal, I'm sure. Anyhow, all I know is that if they were to begin working with each other, the mood in town would certainly be merrier. Or something akin to it. Well, I was a subject once. Despite my talents, the plan dictated that I should be relegated to programming cleaning mechs. Bah. But then, Auntie's choice came along and offered to transform our lives for the better. I chose to accept. And look where I am today. Over the last year, I have climbed the rungs of my division through the sheer merit of my work. I have finally earned the respect I was always due. I wasn't conquered. I embraced Auntie's arrival. I toiled for years in a meaningless, trifling occupation. And then suddenly, I was given latitude to better myself. My dreams and abilities were my only limit. That's the beauty of Auntie's choice. Everyone can make of their lives what they wish. Ask any of the other Protectorate subjects who converted, and they'd echo my words. When one can allow their ambitions to show, that is true freedom. Why do you assume I had anyone I could consider as such? My parents returned to the void long ago. No siblings, no children. I am the sole bearer of my name. As for friends, few cared for a janitor who talked to herself and preferred her books to praising the sovereign. You couldn't possibly understand what it's like to be seen as nothing. Then finally be afforded the opportunity to prove your worth. In any case, I do hope I've satisfied your curiosity. The war effort and liberating the rest of the Protectorate waits for no one, you understand? I would never imply such a thing. I'm sure the Minister and Officer Carr have only our best interests at heart. Though I must admit, their continuing quarrels give me trepidation. I'm unused to the way things are done here, I suppose. The Protectorate leadership never behaved in such a manner. So I should return to the Protectorate and accept swift death for desertion? Certainly not. I would much rather stay here, continue my work, and hope my leaders can reach an accord. Challenging though it may be, one wishes to woo Protectorate subjects to our ranks. The other wishes to secure a decisive victory with weaponry and technology. As for which approach is best, I wish I knew. Then her hands will be tied no longer. I suppose I can find relief in that. Some may think it too cruel to use Officer Carr's methods to strike the enemy while they are down. But I have come to believe there may only be one way to truly defeat an enemy such as the Protectorate. She believes this as well. Very well. I ought to focus more on my work than on social tensions anyhow. I work directly with Officer Carr and her soldiers to ensure they're outfitted with the best Raptidon counterparts Paradise Island can provide. In theory, they'll be trusted to guard our most precious assets, including our leadership. For now, they deter encroachment from wild Raptidons. It's most agreeable. Trust me, they are safer here than out in the wilds. I have been reprimanded thrice now for undue pampering. I would not be here if this experiment was still causing needless suffering.
Okay, we'll save that so we don't have to do that again.
DeVries sure has some cheek putting the Earth directly at someone on the road after everything she's done.
Secret level.
My cover story has worked. I am safely ensconced at the Vox station, assigned to the lowly Information Input and Retrieval Department. Seems a colony so certain of its absolute control over its subjects can be
This
less
is
than
the person
rigorous when
that
it comes
turned
to
on you at
security.
the start.
I was able to easily widen out a space behind the walls of the main control room to establish my safe room, giving me unfettered access to the communication transfer conduits. I have hacked into their system downstream from the security protocols, so I am able to infiltrate their entire system with them being none the wiser. While I have little doubt as to the success of our mission, trepidation still gnaws at me. So I cannot say why. Perhaps it is simply the normal mission commencement jitters. I did it. They are all dead. And I am still alive. I had not expected this. I had prepared no alibi and so felt assured my ruse would be discovered and I'd not have to carry this burden. But the complete gullibility of the Protectorate subjects cannot be underestimated, it seems. My threadbare excuse of my grievous wounds as pitchball injuries was accepted without question. I can only keep telling myself it had to be done. Something which becomes harder by the day as the rift anomaly grows in the sky. But it was all part of the plan. Wasn't it?
Hold on, we haven't watched all her mission logs.
I thought my duties complete. Information gathered, reports filed, preparations made. I'd even created a fictitious identity and work transfer to Horizon Point Station well ahead of schedule, in order to keep anyone from tracking my movements upon commencing the mission. All that was left was the waiting. Or so I thought. Then, troubling information came to light. I've seen the numbers. I've seen the equations. While I don't understand all of it, I understand enough to know it is the truth. And I am the only one in a position to act upon it. Though it means the betrayal of my team and the duty I swore to uphold. But can I?
I can't believe this. Void me if I understand any of this. DeVries sold us out for what? Because of a few equations? Some dots and lines on a graph? Good fucking law. I mean, she wasn't a damn scientist. She said it herself. She didn't understand all of it, the math. So what was she thinking? How can you be so even-tempered about this? I know you didn't know her like I did. Like I thought I did, but she betrayed us. She killed our friends, Commander. Damn it! I never wanted to talk about this. I wanted to just leave it alone. Told myself, no point in dredging up the past. Should have known it wouldn't rest. DeVries may have saved me on Triangulum, but I wasn't the only one looked up to her. Lots of the other recruits talked about her too, back at the academy. What? Say it. Reckon I can guess. Ain't the first time it's crossed my mind either. Your brain pan's empty. If you think I haven't gone back through Horizon Point 1,000,000 times over, doing things differently. But we were talking about DeVries. We all thought she was the pinnacle of what an agent should be. Tough, smart, ain't a job she couldn't get done. And better and faster than everyone else. Inspired all of us. It's embarrassing now. How much worship we all put on her name. You put a tool in my hand, I would have built monuments to her. Figured my own career could be just that. Doing for others what she done for me. Never imagined I'd actually get to work with her. Me, some nobody from Triangulum. And then she betrayed us. Tried telling myself it was an accident, but now we've got the cold, hard proof it wasn't. Law only knows why she trusted the Order's numbers.
Ectoplasm. Wait. Nope. Just taro excrement.
Nature made apples, but anti-fizzos made them with anti-Cleo's patented mock apple cider.
Let's keep your lamps lit for wildlife.
Hostile wildlife. Familial classification of Raptidon. Detected ahead.
I swear that wasn't planned. Feels good to be back in the saddle, don't it, Val? Kind of reminds me of our days in Nyx's orbit, dodging protectorate patrols. You remember that?
Error. Memory not found.
Ah, well. That's all right, Val. I'll just have to do the remembering for both of us. Always been curious about the kind of training that'll produce an arbiter. Can't imagine it's pleasant. You hear that?
Stealth grass. Okay.
Sounds like it ain't just the Dragoon to worry about. Those turrets will also put the hurt on us if we get too close.
That's a big boy. That's a real big boy.
Hey, check out that wall panel. Think it's running the turrets outside?
Arbiter Nebs, the words are a song to my ears. This, no doubt, is the opportunity I have long awaited. These hapless recruits arrived just before the invasion. No sooner had they set down their bags than their instructors were called to the war front. I read the fear, the uncertainty in their faces. And I knew, as this outpost's primary practice target replacement technician, I alone could teach them. They see me as their leader, their arbiter. I will not fail. Should the invasion breach our defenses, I will stand proudly at the vanguard, shoot to kill, and lead them to victory.
Enemies detected.
Confronting.
Rectification required. No sign of subversive. Attempting to give chase. Continuing investigation. Opponents absquatulated.
Let me know when you needed a stretch. No. No target.
Focusing.
Okay. Get back here, dude. What is he doing?
Appreciate a little help, Commander.
He's getting himself killed.
The Sovereign provides. The system
Oh my god, the max right there.
Engaging combat controls.
Do you have my back? Contact reestablished.
Can't close that door.
Regained sight.
Oh my god.
Reacquired. Outside target lost.
Do you have my back?
Triangulating source of disturbance.
He's gone.
Investigation inconclusive.
It's a big boy.
Engaging hostile life forms.
Oh.
Targeting failure. Boldly striving to pinpoint source. Narrowing sensor range.
Just want to see if I did any damage there.
Seek conclusion. Dematerialization through unknown means.
I did.
Insurgent has disappeared. Narrowing sensor range. Focusing intensity. Honing in on source.
The AI ain't too smart, but
Continuing investigation. Infiltrators departed.
ah.
Danger.
They did me in! Help me out!
You cannot improve perfection. Contact lost. Honing in on source.
If I can blow this gunner, I can probably
Each
take this
of
guy.
final call. Boldly striving to pinpoint source. Enemies absconded. not walking this behind over here. Not exactly in fighting shape at the moment. Reinstating search protocols. I'm a little busy bleeding out if you haven't noticed. Rightly appreciate our perfect life of contentment and plenty.
Resuming hostilities. Maintaining your battlefield stamina.
Outsider. Unable to. The sovereign provides. The system abides. Narrowing sensor range. Focusing intensity. All rightly appreciate our perfect life of contentment and plenty. You cannot improve perfection.
Okay. Now it's down the robo bitch. I'm gonna go hack him from behind. One shot.
Determination. Spontaneous combustion.
Oh shit.
Repair this unit and it will strive to perform better. Negative.
Oh, I heard him though.
Each a vital cog. Target
Resuming
lost.
hostilities.
Knew you had my back.
Not ready. Please try again later.
Focusing sensors. Seeking to determine origin.
Negative.
and/or
Pharmaceutical
cause.
reload in
The
progress.
subversives have taken leave.
Engaging combat protocols.
Lights flashing before my eyes.
No! I have a save right there, though. Ah, dude, he like did like a super speed run at me. At least we know we can take him.
Scans confirmed. Ready to waste. On your command.
This unit.
Commander, watch your vitals. Appreciate a little help, Commander. No sign of subversive. Narrowing sensor range. Focusing intensity. You cannot improve. Continuing investigation. Subversive. Have taken leave.
Enthusiast fortifying teammate vitals.
They take me in. Help me out.
And I grenaded myself. That's great. Just killed myself, took my guy right out of the fight. And that one melee hit, I don't know, I might have to go first person, dude. Like sneaking around with the melee from behind, it's getting hard to tell if it's if I'm close enough or not.
Protocols not yet charged.
Ready to take the heat off you, Commander. Just stay quick.
Standing by with life support.
Appreciate a little help, Commander. All rightly appreciate our perfect life of contentment and plenty.
Possible
Target
in this
lost.
unit's current state.
Where you have my back? Holding in on source. Triangulating.
Mind the
Outsider
needles.
in need of guidance. Continuing investigation. Conclusion. Dematerialization through. Enemies at stop status susceptible to danger. we go.
Engaging combat protocol.
Not walking this off. Stand me back up.
Bitch. Whoa! What the hell is that? Niles is getting his ass kicked, and I'm dying here, dude. I guess it's the big boss now.
Not getting up without help,
Niles
Commander.
is down.
Knew you had my back. Continuing investigation.
Emergency protocols unready. Injuries detected. Please seek medical assistance prior to loss of consciousness. How may this unit assist you, Commander?
Attempting to determination. Unidentified local fauna.
Okay, dude, I think there's a sniper we gotta deal with. They're still kind of detecting something. I just didn't think there'd be another one like that. Could run over to the next building. I might do it.
Enemy near. Statistical chance of violence increasing.
Cat. Okay. Let me get my heal on. I'll drink some of the food. Save. That ain't too bad. We're scumming it. So there's one more big Roberto left.
Engaging hostile life forms.
Unit advises healing you.
Lights flashing before my eyes, Commander. Revive me. Target.
Don't bring him over here.
further search is of limited utility.
Not getting up without help, Commander.
Oh! So it's one last robot. If I can sneak attack him to get the stealth damage, I can knock like half his health out. I just gotta sneak him. I gotta sneak him.
Let's get the signal.
Actually got him pretty good.
Down. Duplicit target lost.
Appreciate a little help, Commander.
No, he doesn't. He has like armor and stuff. Don't open the door. He's got armor.
Not yet charged.
If I can get one more good sneak attack, I think I got him. Yeah, he's under half. He's like quarter health now. Oh shit. No! It opened up a door right in front of a dude. Right when I just right when I just had the big guy down. But I thank God I saved it. Thank God I saved it. He's still at half. It's just I'm out of heals, dude. Fuck. He knows. It's like some kind of base where you got every time you take a wave down, it opens up new shit in the base. So.
Rectification required. Too much.
Dude is quick too. Just need the sneak attack one more time.
Outsider in need of guidance. Targeting failure.
Enthusiastically neutralizing unfriendlies. Engaging hostile life forms.
Getting locked, boy.
You cannot improve perfection.
When the AI wants to be stupid, the AI wants to be stupid. Asuka lock on. Look at this Asuka lock. I don't even have to move.
You lot couldn't hit the broadside of a freighter.
It's almost dead. I just need I don't have any guns right now with ammo.
Doubt, duplicity, cut weeds that grow.
I killed him through the wall. I guess you can kill people through walls. That's good. That's very good. Just kill them through the walls, dude. Now I know. You got 2 guards to knock out, though.
You trespass on sacred ground. I may not be a true arbiter.
I can't. What a horrible jumping mechanic. Getting caught on a rock not once, but 9 times. Do I really gotta go first person?
Politics with some light instruction and a restorative cocktail to abrade my imperfections. That somebody? Well, fair enough.
Sorry, ain't ready yet.
Don't question, don't doubt. Let your betters think for you.
There's 4 guys right now. You got 2 flyer guys and 2 guards.
Got troublemakers.
Okay, we made it into the mother lode here. Revolver. Okay. Triple barrel shotty.
Trespass on sacred ground.
I may not be the true arbiter, but I can still fight like one.
Ready to waste it. On your command.
Fortifying teammate vitals. This unit is in need of assistance.
They did me in. Help me dying over here.
The longest reload ever, dude. $6,000 or 600.
Giving chase.
Engaging hostile life form.
Maintaining perfection.
You just tagged me once and I was hurt.
Hey, got a distraction for you.
Providing aid benefits. Standing by with life support.
Listening to cover. Anybody see
Oh, I think we cleared the camp finally. Okay, I think we're done here. I can't hack that. I don't have lockpick. Don't have lockpick 5. Alright, so that's what it is to deal with high level enemies. So we kind of got our first taste. But we did get quite a bit of XP though. And we got a gun. So we got a revolver. We actually got a shotty, which I should... Is this another camp? What is this?
Careful of friendly fire if you head down past the farm. Last time we wandered past, they opened fire on us. Real code 472. Word is Milver Street is ordering a watch on the post full of holes and... I hate that kind of work. It always sounds like so much effort. That kind of thing ain't even on my contract. Milver Street is offering bits rewards for anything of import we can tell them. But I do love bids. Come on, friend. Let's go set our lamps on something juicy for Milver Street.
Think about the damage those crabbles are gonna do to my machines.
They're gravel. They ain't gonna do nothing.
Scout report. Yes, sir. Looks like the repair center is still out of order, sir. Excellent. At ease, Scout.
Okay, we're heading to this mission now. I think that will get us back on track. It's supposed to help us out a bit.
Who goes there? By orders of Marshal Donaldson, no one comes or goes to the Automech Repair Center without approval. What's your business here?
Now you've done it. Slowing down a ranking protectorate official is worth 10, 20 demerits if you're lucky.
All right, let's not lose our heads over a simple misunderstanding. You're free to pass. Marshal Donaldson likes to greet new arrivals personally. We'll let him know you're inbound, so no one shoots on sight. Oh, and fair warning, watch out for xeranium gas. We sprung a leak. One more thing. Don't cause any trouble around these parts. Donaldson runs a tight ship and has zero tolerance for lawbreakers.
Ooh, level up. Very nice. Hmm. %25 damage on your next hit with a one-handed melee, 50% on your next hit with a two-handed. %100 movement speed. Okay, now I can knock enemies down with a power hit. That will be handy if I come up behind someone, stealth, heavy hit them, and then it will knock them down. I get more hits in before they get up.
All that matters is getting these automechs to the Vox relay station.
But Marshal, we must adhere to... Might be wise to give that large gas cloud a wide berth. I don't think there's anything to gain by getting near it. I'm not sure we should get any closer.
Outer chassis sealant test number 14 is confirmed a failure. Uranium exposure rate appears to be unaffected. Test model displayed standard overload.
Outside of Quinn's dictates, we cherish all we have. First the attack, then the uranium. Hey, whatever are you thinking?
Okay, poison gas.
All that matters is getting these automechs to the Vox relay station.
But Marshall, we must adhere. Might be wise to give that large gas cloud a wide berth. Don't think there's anything to gain by getting near it. Not sure we should get any closer.
I'm glad that spectacle didn't scare you off. Between the recent attacks and the gas leak, you find us on the razor's edge between reason and panic. Anyway, if you have hands and a will to lend them, I won't turn away help. This gas leak of ours has proven inexhaustible, patient, and insidious. Xeranium is hardly my area of expertise, but it falls to me to find a solution, lest I follow my predecessors to their untimely fate. Speak with Delphinia Bryant. She needs all the support she can get, and I'll spare no resources on this particular problem. Her invention, once operational, will provide you a shield from the worst of the Xeranium. Her workshop is just past our clinic. Once you have the shield, see me about the leak. I'll give you all the details.
Oh yes, I adore interruptions. I was just saying, what's best for stoking the spark of invention? Regular disruptions to one's train of thought. Now, what is it you want? Ah, our good Marshall sent you, did he? Well, unfortunately, the device is taking longer than expected. Assist me, and you'll get more than bits out of the equation. You'll get a prototype shield gadget, the first of its kind. Now tell me, are you familiar with Xeranium gas? Perhaps I should take that as a no. I could speak at length about Xeranium's many captivating intrinsic qualities, but suffice it to say, in its gaseous state, it's rather deadly. So what am I endeavoring to create? A protective device that shields its wearer from Xeranium's remarkably unsavory effects, as well as other forms of harm. Quite splendidly, if I do say so myself. The principal function of the device is confirmed operational. I merely need to work out some minor implementation concerns. Alas, while I'm occupied with inventing this shield gadget, I also find myself in need of assistance regarding its key components. Good, good, wonderful. As an added incentive, I'll allow you to keep one of the prototypes once the work is finished, so you be sure to give it your all. Now here, you'll need this apparatus. It's for collecting stray Xeranium effluvium. Gas, that is. My supply is running low from all the iterative testing I've been performing. Merely activate the device once it's inside a Xeranium cloud, the one around the main hangar specifically. Try to avoid any fields of dense Xeranium, or death is all but assured. Any questions? Oh, so exhilarating to have a new subordinate. I look forward to thoroughly scrutinizing your work. Now, Shoo shoo! Off with you now! Gather those samples! Shoo!
Can't jump that. Okay.
My little minion. I trust you've made progress in your tasks? Until a more convenient date and time.
Warning. Agent. Irreparable damage to lungs imminent. Exit gaseous cloud immediate.
Yeah, it's really weird with the missions, like they don't connect. You gotta like go into the menu to go in the journal just to match the missions up.
Started immediately if so. What did I tell you? Perfectly safe. Either that or you tolerate xeranium poisoning like a champ. Good for you. Should you suffer from any lingering symptoms of contamination, visit the medical center and they'll get you squared away. Now, on to business. The device already generates a field exactly as specified, albeit on a very small scale. Still, progress is progress. What's needed now is something to help extend and shape the field around the user. I require a component called a catalytic amplifier. You'll be pleased to learn there's one right here at the facility, in the Dragoon that's patrolling just outside. Catalytic amplifiers are a somewhat outdated technology, available only in older model Dragoons. Unfortunately for me, our chief mechanist, Woodrow, wasn't enthusiastic about my proposal to Geld his only combat automech. So you may have trouble getting your hands on the catalytic amplifier. Good. A flexible mindset should behoove you on this task. Perhaps the chief mechanist will prove more receptive to your request. Failing that, be prepared to exercise creativity if needed. One last thing. The Dragoon must not be harmed. Not only would the amplifier likely be damaged, but we'd both be summarily executed, assuming we survive the firefight that ensued. Well, off you go. Shoo.
Give me a sec. Almost done with this work list. Another sealant failure, amplifier requisition, and 2 more cases of xeranium exposure. We're a mite bit busy these days. She and I have been over this 100 times. Please understand, the original staff of this facility were rounded up and refreshed because they couldn't safeguard a protectorate asset. Why should I follow their example by reducing our sole working Dragoon to a pile of unpatriotic scrap? I can't. I won't. Be gone already. I wish I could help, but you'll just have to find another way. If you need something, kindly make it quick. I thought I made my position. I cannot abide any effort to weaken the security of this facility. Take your problems elsewhere. If you're really so desperate, you can track down our second Dragoon. Damn thing wandered up the coast and hasn't been seen since. I'd have sent someone to retrieve it myself, but Dragoons are stubborn when their instructions are unclear. First, that would undoubtedly destroy the catalytic amplifier. Second, everyone here would turn their guns on you. You do that. Good hunting.
Need a workbench.
Ambient xeranium levels are higher than average, but within acceptable ranges. State your business. This unit was engineered to facilitate management of supply inventory at this installation.
Oh, this is surely exciting. Someone is finally trying out my automechanical quartermaster. Show them what you got, quartermech. Huh. I thought that would have put it into sales mode. Best look into that later. Please, give it a try yourself.
All wares should be perfectly visible already.
Sorry, it tends to take things too literally. Maybe try phrasing the request differently.
Lull detected. Conversational status uncomfortable. Current inventory indicates 0 copies of item designated stuff. Transaction halted.
I see. It's mislabeling stuff as a specific request. I'll have to add additional linguistic support for collective nouns. Look, for now, just use the phrase initiate commerce. It's what I used during the initial testing.
Initiating commerce.
Jeez, well that just freaking get into the shopkeeper menu. Damn robot. Hover drone. %10 damage resist. It's not bad.
Greetings, potential. State your business. Initiate.
See you soon, I hope. Welcome. Glad to have you back.
Prudence dictates. We cherish all we have and defend it.
Okay.
Standing by with life support.
Give the order, and I'll take care of him, Commander. But I'm not ready. Come at me. Knew you had my back.
Nice.
Well, any closer to obtaining the catalytic amplifier? Oh, superb! I'm almost tempted to ask how you managed it. But pressing on, just a moment to remove what I need and install it in the prototype. With this gadget, you'll be shielded against more than Zeranium, you know. Damn near everything, as long as it's charged. Now, report to Marshal Donaldson, if you please. He's rather impatient to end this crisis so he can turn his focus back to the war. You do that. Anything to keep him off my back for an hour.
Gas energy deflection apparatus. Okay, it's like a shield boost. I do not want to get poisoned.
Emergency protocols ready. Target is outside this unit's range.
Dude. Yeah, very nice.
Ready to waste them on your command.
You think too much. No sign of subversive. You cannot improve perfection. Extraction unreachable. Awaiting.
Nice. Robo's not as tough as we thought. Got a big old robo.
Suspicious data. Unfamiliar source. Continuing investigation. Search parameter time limit exceeded.
Dude, my ability's actually doing okay. I got cloak, I got a lot of damage from behind. And a lot of goodies. My guy's starting to get a lot better. There's vendors down here. loaded up some shotgun. Never know. Okay, it leads us all the way back. There. Yeah, there's just a lot of systems going on. I gotta get used to everything, but it's not too bad. We're actually doing pretty good. I can take on some of the heavies as long as they sneak attack. I'm feeling good about my build.
Some of those protectorate hull heads just couldn't see the benefit of self-betterment.
Yeah, let them simmer in their cells first. Never catch a break. Finally find a way to get ahead, and this happens.
Been working at that spot of business we discussed. Easier to lead with fewer targets nibbling at your psyche. Loose your words. I'm listening. Scouts reported a plume of smoke thick and wide billowing from the facility. Sure didn't seem to be mechanical exhaust. Got more to report? Now, let's talk helping you. There's a bridge gating entry to the northern part of the island. You want to get to the Vox? First step is getting through it. There's an alternate path, but it's blocked by Zeranium. I'll order my troops at the forward operating base to aid you, and you'll punch through together. From there, your target's the Skycutter Tower. Seems it was recently reactivated, and by our engineers' metrics, might be useful in overloading the Vox's defenses. Wouldn't trust the Protectorate's over-engineered perfection to cook a spratwurst. Give me the no-frills, disposable quality of Auntie's choice any day. If by some miracle your contraption doesn't turn you inside out, I'd give you a much quieter route to the Vox. Much as I'd like the bridge's clearing. Once you pass to the northern end of the island and enter the Skycutter, you'll need to find the tower's power routing controls. Mayhaps you can wreak some chaos at the Vox. Step light, though. There's no Protectorate gallivanting near the tower, which, like as any, means something bloodthirsty lurks within. Stay intact.
Level up. Okay, we need to head to our next mission. I think this is a companion mission. I'm not sure. Acquire keys to unlock the lockbox. You're not particularly good with money. It's been noticed by your crew. It's not good. Companions, I can level up here. Armor penetration. Sure. It's kind of like Mass Effect a little bit.
Give you some new glitz. Give Auntie 5 bits, and she'll give you a facial spritz.
Going to the Sky Cutter. Oh, there's a quest over here we can do as well. I gotta drop something off, and I guess that's the quest.
Guns cocked and loaded. Command! Take care of him, Commander.
Standing by with my support.
That was a lot of guys.
Commencing combat-related activities.
I'm not seeing where this mission is.
Oh, what's
There
this?
we go.
Non-protectorate personnel just sauntering up onto my porch, free as they please. Admit I'm accustomed to a higher standard of precaution. State your purpose, outsider, or exit yon way you came. Ah, I see you've discovered some of my misappropriated materials. Careful labeling proves prudent and useful yet again. Here, for your effort. A full set of Science Adventures Quarterly was stolen from me and sold to various unknown parties across the island. Since you've already proven adept at their repossession, I would put it to you to locate the rest. In exchange, I will provide you with rarities and bits. A form of manipulatory ideation disguised as popular entertainment, intended to sway the audience to their point of view, couched within just a crackingly exciting narrative. Specifically, an Earth Directorate periodical featuring beloved fictional characters Commander Zane and Buddy. An effective mental conditioning device. And right thrilling. It was a popular fiction periodical from not long ago. Each of its 10 volumes featured an exhilarating cover illustration depicting Zane and Buddy's thrilling exploits. Whether they faced automechanical industrialists or robber magnates from the Plutocrian kleptocracy, their tales remained invigorating thrill rides. Ah, quite right. In fact, delightful. I am pleased you are on the case, as it were. So very Zane and Buddy. Return again when you have another 4 volumes, and I will trade them for more valuable oddities. Stay true, outsider.
Yeah, kind of made him look like Elden Ring. I had to. Look at him. My guy's Elden Ring.
You've returned. I take it matters are progressing well? Return again. May safety, amity, and ease be yours.
He's got the old bucket head. Okay, we are now going. We can go right to the main mission if we really want to. There's a companion mission and a couple side quests here. There's a collectible quest. There's all that. Sending the tower. You're going night diver, hell pigs. Okay. You got enough points saved up for the next war bond though? Cause I don't think you do, dude. I'll go cash in the companion mission just to see what you get from it. If it's crap, then I'm not doing any more. We'll go there and then there. Oh, you got just enough. Yeah, but dude, that's not gonna be enough because next month they're gonna announce another war bond, maybe even 2. You're gonna need to farm another 2,000.
Closed. Did you not hear me? This place is closed. No learning today about how everything happens according to the obscure calculus of an indecipherable plan. Why are you asking? Who are you?
The people she tried to kill.
By the architect. I had no idea. I wish I could say it was unbelievable. I was afraid she was becoming a danger to herself and to others. But this is horrifying.
Yeah, imagine how we feel. Why don't you tell us where she is so we can make sure she ain't being a danger to herself or others?
And how are you going to do that?
That ain't something you ought to be concerning yourself about.
If you think I'm going to help you do what I think you're talking about, you are deluded.
I may be deluded, but you're lucky you ain't dead. Seeing how she seems partial to using her friends as victims.
Does she? It occurs to me that you have provided no proof of what you're accusing her of.
Why don't you take a long look at me? This is all because she betrayed us. Her team, her friends, even the one whose life she saved in Triangulum.
By the architect. You're Niles, aren't you? She mentioned you a few times, but refused to elaborate. All I knew was that she was fond of you, and that you were dead.
She was fond of me? Then why? Why would she try to kill me?
I can't say, but it may be one of the things she anguished over. An anguish I fear finally overwhelmed her, and could likely be what's driven her to her present course of action. I don't know where she is. I haven't seen her since before the corporatists invaded the island. I'm afraid she's going to do something terrible, but I just don't know what. Maybe none of this would have happened had I not introduced her to Victor. How did... You saw her terminal, didn't you? Victor's an Order archivist. We were all friends for a time. But then, shortly before the schism, they started talking to some others inside the Order. That's when things became tense. I started to become uneasy, scared, really. She kept getting angrier with the Order the more she worked with Victor and her other contacts. On top of everything else, it became just too much for me. Among other things, for some reason she was obsessed with the cliffhanger ending of Chapter 6. It was the one where capitalist fanatics brought complete destruction upon Arcadia. But you know how it works. It was somehow miraculously saved at the beginning of the next chapter. Didn't matter to DeVries, though. She just kept going over it and over it. Would have talked to a Crabble about it if there was no one else to listen. That, and the invasion itself, set her mind to dark things. I begged her not to go down that road again. She was so agitated when I first met her. Must have been 7, going on 8 years ago now. She never slept, didn't talk to anyone if she could avoid it. After we became friends, she began to change. Still bothered her from time to time, but I thought it mostly behind her. I couldn't watch her go back to how she'd been. Or worse. I know I've no right to ask this of you, but when you find her, please remind her of who she used to be. She's unwell, but I know there's still hope for her. That's all I can ask.
Okay, got some XP out of it. %, max health permanent. Good. Lot of goodies. Okay, we're gonna check this companion mission out, and then we will probably power through the next main missions, so get off this planet.
These anti-soldiers seem twitchy to you? Might want to sneak our way in.
Hostiles, Nick.
today. Any little thing investigating. All clear. When following the rules ever get anybody? It's like the rules are just a guide for
Got eyes on some no.
I tell you, this better not reflect how those standards working for you now, huh?
Wonderful idea, Straight as always. Sick of them all. Not a single spine between
This is a heavy weapon here. It's a moon weapon. Two-handed moon weapon.
Never recognized. Never. I heard that. Why is there red everywhere? On everything! Red! Truly my least beloved of all colors! Ah! Once more, I find myself.
What do you mean you're leaving?
Shift's over. I have a life outside this place, you know.
A life outside our lab? No.
What was that?
Let me know when you need a distraction.
God! Alright. We ain't done yet.
Nobody around. How are you?
Well, the weapon is not as good as I thought it was. Because I ran up to the dude and I only did a quarter shot per hit. At least we got a save. At least we got a save.
I have a life outside this
combat range.
That. Let me. Watch where you point that thing.
No. No way the guy just walks on my perfect path. I'm restarting again. I went around long bomb just so I can walk perfectly in front of the guy? No.
Wonderful idea, Product Division. Heard something. I heard that. Heard something.
Sit down.
Looks like that lab tech was trying to retrieve something from that terminal. Almost made it, too. Damn. No good deed, I suppose.
What do you mean you're leaving?
Shift's over. I have a life outside this place, you know.
A life? Outside our lab? No. No. Audacious advances requires commitment. Absolute commitment! Squaring up.
Alert. Hostiles.
Have a seat.
Don't assume negative intent all the time. I mean, sure, in that point.
There's a heavy hitter down there, but we're gonna go for the light hitters. If we can.
Readying assault protocols.
Okay, now we can make some goodies. Why not? We'll try a mod. Inhaler. We got a lot. Explosive grenades.
Why is it that I just want to choke the life out of everyone today?
Night, night.
All industrial microwaves should be serviced no less than twice a month to meet safety standards. Warning, contaminants detected. Please clean before reuse.
Quarterly review. Because I took action on all my action items. Why does each and everything have to be so goddamn irritating?
Gonna see if I can take this dude.
Where'd following the rules ever get anybody? It's like the rules are just a guide.
It worked.
I've counted at least 6 horrendous death screams since you arrived. You must be you there? Oh, you're likely affected too, aren't you? Scream twice for yes. Could it be? You seem an honest-to-goodness rational human being, unhindered by bloodlust, unshackled from their basal ganglia. Well then, by the Loeffler Risk Intercession Act, under Outbreak Provision 5A, I hereby press you into service to aid me in our present crisis. I, Elmet Ormsby, Product Envisioner, Department of Proprietary Methodology and Audacious Advances, am your interim supervisor. Oh, all that pleading and the like. Yes. Well, it's only my second time trapped in a laboratory basement, and I do admit, I did panic just a little. But back to the exciting news about this incredible new opportunity. You working for me. as an aide-de-camp of sorts, on a brief yet no doubt exhilarating assignment. Assuming success, your fee will be based on the length of your involuntary impressment, dangers from exposure to undisclosed hazards, etc. It should be quite fair. Don't focus so much on monetary compensation. Think of the goodwill you'll earn with Auntie's choice. We have vision and we are going places, this project especially. You see, our lab is a far cry from the others. You're part of something bigger here. The individual not only thrives, but shines even more brightly with the help of their brethren. It all requires a certain devotion. In the end, it's really quite in the best interests of everyone's careers. A rising tide raises all boats, as they say. Well, it should all be rather straightforward, yes? I suspect we'd use a top-down indirect coronium synthesis method, don't you think? Oh dear. It's occurred to me this might benefit to some extent from medical training. Are you perhaps someone well-versed with pharmacological matters? Tremendous. Well then, before we roll up our sleeves and determine what's needed, any questions? We'll need two things: fresh samples of the red spores and the findings from the expedition that originally uncovered them. After that, an antidote should be possible in relatively short order, with your skilled assistance, of course. How exceedingly fortunate. Just one thing left to gather, then. Spore samples may be taken from a red plant indigenous to an area of tall rock formations northwest of here, ingeniously referred to as the Red Spire. Once we have an antidote firmly in hand, we can save my remaining colleagues, so best not murder them all in the meantime. My most favorite, least
Typical Auntie's choice. Moving fast and breaking things.
Check enemy light just turned on.
What was that? Heard something. Heard something. All clear.
Let's skip diplomacy.
To assist with agent upgrades.
Nice. Alright, that's area's done. He just dominated them. My stealth is so good that I could be like dumbass in front of him and still get out of it. So that's good. That's very good. As long as I go full dumbass, I'm good. They never expect me to hit the wrong button and jump in front of them and then go, what? And then they see me and I still dodged them. It's the perfect game plan.
Treatment for bodily trauma.
Oh. Eat it, Krabby. Some goodies. Got him. It even has that Fallout slow-mo final kill That's why this is not a Fallout copy. No way. Ooh, a lot of goodies in here, dude. A lot of goodies. A lot of goodies. Toxicity crash +1. Look at the goodies. Holy shit. Full restock. Save that.
This looks like the place. No, I haven't felt this high-strung since Horizon Point. Just hope he's here.
Niles.
Howdy, Zed. You look...
Has my mind been set upon
There we
my
go.
shadows? I thought you dead.
Can't imagine why you think that. I've only been gone 4 years.
Oh, back from your little saunter then, are you? Head all cleared? I must say you took quite the perambulation. I hope you didn't wear out your rotation adapters.
I didn't know. Didn't realize you would...
What else was I to think? You disappeared. Sent no word. Death was the best I could have hoped for you, given the alternatives. Let's not mince words. You ran from the cause. I stayed, and suffered for it. Now you turn up with this stranger. And who precisely are you? Another Earth Directorate cast-off? So, you are keeping company these days. Just not mine. That would depend on what vision you have for Arcadia's future. Everyone seems to think they alone know what's best for this colony.
Look, I'm not just here to gas you up with empty apologies. I want to set things right between us.
Oh, now you want to help. Where were you when the war happened? Or when I was being carted off to mental refreshment? Where were you when I actually needed you?
I know I let you down before, but give me a chance to earn back your trust. There must be something I can lend you a hand with. I know you haven't given up the fight.
I haven't the time to patch your bleeding conscience, Niles. I'm in a situation that demands my full attention.
It's Baines. My team's been caught. Pharaoh and March are dead. Protectorate are holding the rest for interrogation. A ship is inbound to take us off-world, to the consul himself. I barely managed to evade capture. Damn it! It looks like the data went through, but there's something wrong with the connection. The cipher isn't transmitting...
Found her! You there! Step away from that terminal at once!
Audra? Fuck! It's all coming apart.
I knew something was wrong. What have you gotten yourself into here, Zed?
That was one of my operatives. I organized a mission to infiltrate the Vox to acquire valuable intelligence. But obviously, something's gone wrong. Without that cipher, the intelligence is worthless. But I'm more concerned about my people at the moment. If you're sincere in your desire to help, prove it. Rescue my friends before that ship departs with them on board. Please.
I am. Without question.
Okay. If they're sending a ship, that means my people are being held on the Vox's landing pad. Use my call sign so they'll know you for an ally. I'm certain Niles remembers it. And do exercise discretion, as well as caution. The guards at the Vox won't hesitate to fire upon you, should you be discovered.
Not to worry. This is exactly the sort of thing we're trained to handle.
Yes, but the uniform doesn't stop bullets, as I'm sure you recall.
Good thing we know a doctor then.
Then let's hope the ship also takes its time arriving, and that my friend's pain threshold withstands any attempts to soften them up for the console. Do you always put your hands on other people's things?